Title: The Dawn of Unity. Page 1, The First Contact. In the year 2134, humanity had reached a critical point. Earth had finally united under one government, the Global Federation, after centuries of division. The world had overcome the worst of its environmental crises, and new technologies were emerging at a pace never seen before. Space exploration, once limited to the confines of the solar system, had expanded beyond Pluto's orbit, and humanity was poised on the edge of its greatest achievement. The day arrived when the Federation's deep space scanners picked up a strange signal coming from the depths of space. It wasn't random noise or the usual cosmic radiation, it was structured, purposeful. Scientists analyzed the signal, confirming that it was a message of some kind. After years of anticipation, humanity had finally made contact. But the signal wasn't from another planet in their galaxy. It came from an entirely different part of the universe, from a distant star system that had never been charted by any human probe. The message was simple, yet profound: we are the aliens. You are invited to join the intergalactic community. Page 2, The Decision. World leaders were shaken. The implications of the message were immense. It wasn't just a contact from another species, it was an invitation to a larger galactic society. No one knew what this intergalactic community meant, but the very idea of being part of something bigger than their solar system was exhilarating. The Federation convened an emergency council to decide how to respond. Some, like General Marcus Linz, argued that humanity should decline the invitation. We have no idea who these beings are. We can't just trust them blindly, he warned. We need to be cautious. Others, like Ambassador Lyarajan, saw an opportunity. This is what we've dreamed of for centuries. This is our chance to move beyond our fractured past and become part of a larger family. We can't let fear hold us back. After days of debate, the council voted to accept the invitation. It was a historic decision, one that would define humanity's future. Page 3, The Gathering. The Federation quickly assembled a delegation, a team of diplomats, scientists, and military leaders who would travel to the meeting point, a station in orbit around a distant planet called Irith. The journey would take years, but humanity was prepared. The first wave of interstellar ships had already been constructed, capable of faster-than-light travel using newly developed quantum engines. The delegation was led by Lyarajan, now appointed as Earth's first ambassador to the intergalactic community. The team also included Dr. Samuel Reed, a leading astrophysicist, and Captain Elena Horan, a decorated space commander tasked with ensuring the safety of the mission. As the ship Elysium made its way through hyperspace, the crew and passengers spent their time learning about the aliens. The data they received was sparse, but it revealed one important detail: the aliens were not a single species. They were a coalition of many races from different corners of the galaxy, each with its own unique abilities, cultures, and histories. Page 4, Arrival at Irith. Years passed, and the crew of the Elysium finally arrived at the Illyrian space station. It was unlike anything humanity had ever seen. The station was enormous, stretching several kilometers in every direction, and it seemed to be floating effortlessly in the void of space. Its architecture was a fusion of organic and technological designs, with walls that shifted and pulsed with light, as though alive. As the delegation disembarked, they were greeted by representatives of the Illyrians, a tall, graceful species with translucent skin that shimmered in the light. They communicated through a series of melodic sounds, and their language was soon translated by a device implanted in the Federation team's uniforms. Ambassador Zhen, trying to contain her awe, stepped forward. "We are honored to be here. We come in peace and wish to learn." The aliens, led by an elder named Silaron, nodded in approval. "Your arrival has been long anticipated. You will find that you are not alone in the universe, and the community awaits you." Page 5, The Unity Council. The delegation was escorted to the Unity Council, a vast chamber where representatives from dozens of different species gathered. Each species brought its unique gifts, skills, and knowledge to the table, creating a vibrant and complex network of beings. The atmosphere was charged with energy, as the aliens explained that the community had existed for thousands of years, working together to maintain peace and progress across the galaxy. "We have seen many civilizations rise and fall," Silaron explained, "but unity is the only way to survive the challenges of the cosmos. You, humanity, are at a crossroads. You can join us and share in our knowledge, or you can remain isolated, a small and fragile species. The choice is yours. The humans were given a seat at the table, though their voices were still small compared to the more ancient civilizations represented there. Dr. Reed, whose expertise in astrophysics had earned him a place on the team, was particularly eager to learn. The aliens, it seemed, had unlocked the secrets of faster-than-light travel and had advanced beyond anything humanity could have imagined. Page 6, The Testing of Trust. As the days passed, the humans learned more about the aliens and their allies. They were a peaceful people, dedicated to the preservation of life and the advancement of knowledge. Yet, not all members of the intergalactic community were as welcoming as the aliens. Some species viewed humanity as a primitive and unpredictable force. One day, a species known as the Freth, a race of insectoid beings, made their feelings known. The Freth were skeptical of humanity's readiness to join the galactic community and challenged the Federation to prove themselves. "You are young, and your history is one of violence and division," Freth's leader, Ch. Carr, declared. "What can you offer that we do not already have?" This was the moment humanity feared a test, not just of their technology, but of their character. Captain Horan stepped forward, her eyes fierce with determination. "We offer hope," she said. "We offer the lessons we've learned from our past, our ability to unite despite our differences. We are not perfect, but we strive to be better." The Freth were silent for a long moment, then nodded, conceding the challenge. Humanity had passed the first test. Page 7, Trials of Cooperation. In the coming weeks, humanity faced more trials. The aliens presented a series of challenges designed to test the human delegation's ability to cooperate with other species. Some of these challenges were intellectual, solving complex scientific problems that required the collaboration of many species' expertise. Others were physical, testing the humans' ability to survive in the harsh environments of distant planets. One of the most difficult tasks came when the Unity Council presented a crisis. A massive, unstable star in a neighboring system was about to go supernova. The community's scientists were working on a plan to stabilize the star and prevent its destructive blast from wiping out nearby civilizations. But the solution required all the species to work together, combining their knowledge of gravitational manipulation, energy harnessing, and quantum mechanics. The humans worked tirelessly, and Dr. Reed made a breakthrough using a novel quantum energy field. They could temporarily stabilize the star. It was risky, but with cooperation from the other species, the plan succeeded. The star was saved, and a new bond was formed between humanity and the intergalactic community. Page 8, A New Dawn. As time passed, humanity grew more integrated into the community. The once divided and fragile species now worked alongside others who had mastered technologies and cultures far beyond their own. They shared knowledge, traded resources, and formed lasting alliances. Ambassador Zhen watched as the Federation's delegation met with the leaders of various species, each discussing ways to tackle the galaxy's greatest challenges. Whether it was peacekeeping, environmental conservation, or the exploration of the unknown, humanity had proven it was not just capable of joining the community, it was ready to lead in some areas. One day, as Ambassador Zhen stood at the balcony of the Unity Council building, she looked out across the vast galaxy. A new chapter had begun for humanity. The stars, once distant and unreachable, now felt like home. "We are no longer alone," she thought. "We are part of something much larger. The universe is ours to explore." Page 9, The Legacy of Unity. As years passed, humanity's role in the intergalactic community continued to evolve. Earth became a hub of knowledge, a place where different species gathered to learn from one another. The Federation's influence grew as humans contributed to the advancement of technology, science, and diplomacy. The aliens, once the leaders, now worked alongside humanity in a partnership of equals. Together, they initiated the first galactic peacekeeping force, a united front to protect the galaxy's most vulnerable civilizations from the threats that lurked in the darker corners of space. And so, humanity's legacy was written not in isolation but in cooperation. They had proven that even a young, war-torn species could rise above its past and find its place among the stars. Page 10, The Infinite Horizon. On the eve of Earth's first intergalactic summit, Ambassador Zhen addressed the gathering. Her words echoed through the halls of the Unity Council, where representatives from hundreds of civilizations listened in rapt attention. "We stand on the precipice of an infinite horizon," she said. "The universe is vast, and the possibilities are endless. Together, We will explore the unknown, protect the fragile, and create a future that transcends our individual histories. The journey of humanity is just beginning. And with that, the doors to the future opened wide, as humanity took its first steps into the greater galaxy, ready to face whatever challenges and wonders lay ahead. Page 11, The Shadow Strikes. It had been a decade since humanity had become a part of the intergalactic community. The Federation had flourished in ways that no one had expected. Earth was a vibrant center of trade, diplomacy, and innovation. Human scientists had made breakthroughs in quantum mechanics, energy harnessing, and space travel. However, as they ventured farther into the galaxy, the shadow of the unknown loomed ever larger. One evening, as Ambassador Liara Zhen sat in her office at the Unity Council's headquarters, an alarm blared through the building. She looked at the holographic screen that flickered to life before her, an urgent message from the outer reaches of the galaxy. Ambassador Zhen, the message began, "This is